What's up, everybody? We're back with another real review. It's been a minute. It's been like 3 weeks. Crazy, you know, work, kids, everything's been nuts. I got something here that I've had for a bit, and I want to do a review on. So this is from a company called Alpaka. And I'm going to be the first to admit, I'm behind, guys. I'm behind. I barely just discovered alpaca 6 months ago. And when I went searching after I discovered them, my fellow YouTubers were doing videos 6 months before that on alpaca stuff. So yeah, I'm behind. But this is, they have a lot of new stuff coming out. I mean, they just had some, in the last 2 weeks, they've had several new products come out. This is not exactly new, but this color is new from what I heard. This is OD Green. This is the Zip Pouch Pro from Alpaka. I had been searching for a long time for one company that has like everything you need. You know, and that's difficult in the EDC world. You've got 15 different companies you're buying from because not one company really has everything that you need. But as far as storage solutions go, Alpaka has like everything. I mean, they have some incredible products. One thing that kind of tricks you, I guess, is this looked way bigger on the website. That was the only thing. When I got it, I was like, where's the rest of it, you know? Because it just looks so huge on the website. So I had plans for it when I ordered it. And then those plans kind of fell through because it was smaller than I thought that it was. So it just kind of sat. And I just didn't really know what to do with it. And then after a month, about a month, I just had it sitting in my backpack empty. I ride a motorcycle, so I carry a backpack every single day. And I was just recently got a new backpack, and I was switching everything over, and I just noticed all this stuff just, you know, everywhere. You know, you have a backpack, you carry it every day, it just accumulates so much crap. And there's just loose things in there, and it gets dirty, and then you have to throw it away, and, you know, stuff falls apart, something gets spilled on it, and I'm like, what am I going to do with all this loose stuff, you know? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I have this. And so that's what I did, I put all that loose stuff in here. So I really want to put a pen in here. I don't have a pen that fits, so this thing here is, the total length is what, 5 inches? 5 inches by, what is that, about 3? So 3 by 5. So all my pens, like all my Olight pens, you see my other videos, I got tons of Olight pens. None of my pens fit in here. This is like 4 inches. This one's 3.5. And this one is also about 4 inches. So, you know, all my Olight pens are like crazy long. They're way longer than this. They're like 6 inches long. You know, I put an Olight pen in there, it sticks way out here. So I'm looking at getting a Fisher Space Pen, the bullet pen, which those are like 3.5 or 3.75, I think, some of them. So that's 4. So the Fisher Space Pen, the bullet pen, would fit perfectly in here. I think they're between 3.5 and 3.75. I was checking. Now, usually when I order things like this online, I usually check for the product dimensions. And I was just like so excited about this thing, I didn't even look at the dimensions. So it's a tight fit. I mean, I have this full on the inside, and then trying to get a knife in here, it's a tight fit. I mean, I can't even, yeah, it is a really tight fit trying to get anything in here. This is made out of that sailcloth. I mean, this stuff is insanely durable. But if you have it full in here, which I do, it makes it really difficult. I'm always worried about stabbing a hole through this thing. I mean, I've tried tons of my knives. I mean, all the knives fit technically, but it's just such a tight fit. I was trying to find a knife that wasn't so sharp on the bottom. I tried this one here. This one doesn't really, I mean, I guess it kind of goes in there. Actually, I kind of like that one a little bit better. I was kind of going back and forth on which one to keep in here. I mean, I have knives. I have a knife I carry in my pocket. I have knives everywhere. So I have a knife for every situation, I guess. So this is one that I just kind of keep as a backup. I've done a video on Kershaw knives. If you're interested, there's a video. Quick mention, in that video, this knife did not open. When I bought this knife at the beginning of COVID, I should have sent it back right away because it never opened. I mean, you would have to pull it hard. If you look in that video, I show it. You'd have to pull hard just to open it. This lock would get jammed and you couldn't close it. And now look, I took it apart recently because I just thrown it in the box. I'm like, this thing doesn't even work. You know, the Chinese made Kershaws, I mean, you got to watch some of them because they're just assembled terrible. Like my Link I carry, that's a USA made knife. This is also a China one, but this one was assembled really nicely. This one was not. So I recently took it apart. You see here, I cut that slot in there for a flathead because every single Kershaw knife I've ever bought, for whatever reason, I don't know what they put on these screws, you cannot get them out. On my Link, I had to drill the screws out and get new ones. And I actually contacted Kershaw, and of course, they don't make this knife anymore. So I can't even get parts for it. I did mention in that video, if you buy a Kershaw knife, you like it, immediately go on and request a parts kit. Get everything they offer for that knife to have it. Because once the knife goes away, you'll never get parts for it. And I waited too long, and now I can't get parts for this. So now I got to deal with that. And I think something's missing out of here. There's a screw missing out of there that I lost when I was taking it apart. I mean, it works now. I mean, I guess I could probably find screws from somewhere else. But that's just kind of an update on this knife. We're really here to talk about the alpaka. Sorry. But yeah, buy a Kershaw, any knife, I guess. If they offer replacement parts, get them immediately because now I can't get parts for this. So, one thing I like about this alpaka case is these like waterproof zippers. Waterproof, water resistant, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, I just keep some little tools, and I did reviews on these. I got a key, but I did reviews on these, sort of reviews on these, I guess. These little tools that I have. This is a split ring tool. So if you have a keychain, I don't have a key. I mean, I have a key ring here, but if you have a key ring like this, and you can't get it apart, that's what this tool is designed for. This company is right here in Arizona where I live. Tech. They make lots of cool stuff. So you put your split ring in here, and then you press down, and it separates this so you don't destroy your fingernails. So it's a really cool little tool. Comes in handy if you got some like crazy tight tolerances on your split rings. That's a cool little tool. And then I showed this one before too. This is the Kershaw one that I just recently showed. You know, it's got some cool little tools on it. It actually came in handy for me once. I needed something, I had a nut that I was trying to take off, and it came in handy. So I think they still make these, because that's what I keep in the front. So that's what makes it hard to put like a knife in here. I have those two tools in there with nothing in it. I mean, the knives just slide right in there easily. And then when you start putting stuff in here, it's like I put my finger in here, I can barely get my finger in here. I mean, just barely. So maybe the outside pockets are not as utilitarian as they seem. This side you could probably easily get a pen, and I have a pen. I don't have a pen that'll fit, but I have a pen. I do have a pen. Maybe I'll do a review on this. I'm not going to say what it is. But you can see how long this pen is. It's about as long as probably about as long as my Olight pen. Yeah, about 5.5. So yeah, so you really need like a Fisher space pen to go in there. Because I can't even get my finger in there. So it's a very, very tight fit. Kind of slip those in. I mean, they kind of go in. So I do like the zippers, man. The zippers are really cool. I do like that. I like it. I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just be aware, like, if you're putting stuff in there, it's like super tight. Especially if you got a lot of stuff on the inside. So the inside is just, you know, Band-Aids. And then I have just some random pills, you know, like Benadryl and things like that I was keeping in my backpack. And they were just kind of rolling around in there and getting destroyed. And I got just some Band-Aids and alcohol pads. This is stuff I carry with me on my motorcycle in case I need it. And I'm just throwing it in the backpack. It was just, the Band-Aids were getting destroyed, and, you know, so maybe I could not put so many in there. I got, I think, 8 of them in there right now. But it's not, you know, it's not very big in there. I mean, this zipper opening is 3.5-ish. And then it has, you know, a little separator here, a little divider, so you can divide it. They also have this hook here. They have a hub. I think they call it a hub system. And you put like a key ring thing on here, and it has like a magnet. And then they sell like a rail, and they have this whole system where you can hang this and keys, and they have a lot of cool stuff, man. They really do. I really like the company, and I like what they offer, and I'm definitely buying a lot more things from them here soon. I like to have one of everything they have, really, but you know how that is. So yeah, getting stuff in yours. I mean, I guess it's not really. Maybe it's not broken in, or maybe, you know, I don't know. It just sits in my backpack. So I mean, I don't really, you know, use it. I don't open it regularly. Just if I need things, just put that key in there. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool little pouch. I mean, I was actually thinking about getting. I have one more. It's a black one that I got just like a couple days ago. I got that one from my hiking backpack because I have little things in there that roll around. You know, flint and steel, like a ferro rod, things like that. Some matches and waterproof matches and fire starters and things like that. So I thought that would have been perfect. So I did get another one. It's the same. It's just black. They have black. This is like OD green, and they have a bunch of other ones. And this is, I guess, the newest color, one of the newer colors. So I am gonna get a pen to put in there. I don't know. I'm sure as time goes on, I will put things in, take things out, you know, and adjust it for my needs. I think will get a third one because I'm thinking about putting one in the glove box of my car. I started thinking the other day that would be a good idea because I got little things in the glove box of my car that's driving me nuts. So the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro, if you guys are interested, I think if you put alpaka.com in on the Google, something else comes up, or I don't know if it's alpaka.com or not. I'll look it up and I'll put a link in the description. But if you like all different kinds of storage solutions, Alpaka is the place to go. They got backpacks. They got a new tech case that came out that's for camera batteries and cables, and it's all made out of this sailcloth. I mean, this stuff's like crazy, crazy durable. I am still kind of worried when I shove the knife in there that I'm going to destroy it. I actually did something there. I know what I did, but I won't say. I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. I was kind of angry when that happened. So yeah, that's it. Cool little pouch. I mean, it's even good for like a purse, maybe for your wife, whatever. I guess, you know, the possibilities can be endless. They do make a bigger one, and that's the kind of the one that I wanted. I didn't realize, like I said, I didn't realize this one was going to be so small. They have one that's significantly bigger that can fit cell phones and things like that. That's kind of the one that I need now that I've seen this size. But I will keep this, and I'll keep using it and keep moving things around, and yeah. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Click like, click subscribe. I'm going to have a video coming out on that pen I kind of showed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.